Hello everyone, I am your host Zevalar, and welcome to DA26, where I am bringing Chroma. So today's going to be an interesting day because this isn't a normal random party I typically join into. This is a party that I formed through, well, that I joined through recruiting chat. So it's still a random party. Anyway. Today I have Tenant Galaxian, I have Nikana Prime, and hopefully the highlight of this is having Vasto. I got Vasto like last night and I decided, well, I noticed that the Incarnon evolution was available this week, so I grabbed it. And I built it a little bit. It's not fully done yet, it's still missing a mod, but I'm hoping we'll see some good stuff out of it. Anyway, let's do this. This was cliff inflation. Okay. So, alright, our main goal is literally just gonna keep things alive. That's kind of how mirror defense goes. The primary objective is always just keep the target alive. Thankfully there are not rupturing fragments this time. Let's see how much... See, I like Vasto. It's like a burst... It's a burst fire trigger where you literally fan the hammer. You know? Oh! Abilities are up. Good. I'll need them. Yeah, it does require a little bit of aiming. Unless you shoot as ever. So yeah, I have... So... in this party, we have this dude, Firefax, he's the host. And mentioned dual toxicist with Necros in the card, so... should be fine. Like, we should be fine because he's here. But, obviously we have a Protea. One of the personal modifiers this time around is Powerless, and Protea did not select Powerless, so... Surviving, fortunately, hasn't been too big of a deal, and the final party member here is Rhino. Seems that one of the tasks is alluring dogs. Got a message in the chat saying, do max if certain. Which, if you guys have watched some of the previous Archimedia videos, you might notice by this point that, you know, you can hit the switches that are littered around the map on some of the maps to spawn in a Rogue Necromech Eximus. Refresh effects over here. Oh my god. Where did my health go? All my health got blitzed. but a poor little Chroma, man. Don't shoot me, I'm just a poor little Chroma. Yeah, so the Incarnate evolutions I chose for Vasto, there are a few of them. So Evolution 2, you can do Lone Gun, which is a damage boost. If you don't bring in primary, it's a bigger damage boost. There's Death Trap Trigger, which is a damage boost. And then if you swap to the gun from your primary, you get like 30% higher base crit chance, which is kind of stupid on a gun on this. It's very stupid in a very good way. Anyway, so yeah, there's higher base crit chance and higher base crit multiplier, and in both cases for base Vasto, Death Trap Trigger is pretty much doubling that, the base stats for the crits. Oh, my door was open for a moment. Anyway. So, yeah, Death Trap Trigger is the obvious choice here. Evolution 3 I picked up Extended Volley. I believe that's the mutator that causes increased magazine capacity. Which obviously that's also good. I just noticed I lost my dash armor. I cannot allow that to happen. And then Evolution 4, so the final evolution is Commodore's Fortune, which is increased crit chance. I was thinking for the final mod slot on this gun, I was thinking I would do, whatever it's called, accelerated isotope. Gives a little bit of radiation damage and a little bit of fire rate. It would help this gun to perform better against armor for the Archimedes. So I thought about it. I also thought about it a little. I wanted to talk about. I was actually thinking about this a little bit, like last night. But there have been a couple of past Archimedes where I mentioned a Warframe tier list and how I was considering making another one. I think I figured out what I want to do. So this is probably a little weird, but I thought about it and I decided, what if I made an abilities tier list? Like, ranking the individual abilities of the Warframes. Not the Warframes themselves, just their abilities. You know, like, how would Slash Dash compare to, like, I don't know, Elemental Ward, for example. Obviously, that's just an example. We'll see how it goes. I do kind of want to make this one, just because I feel like it'll be a little funny. Also gotta make sure that I cannot see. Anyway, I feel like it would be pretty funny if I did a Warframe abilities tier list, especially if I did two versions. So there would obviously be the serious one, and then there would be the shitpost one. So I think first would be the kind of serious one. Just like actually grading the things based on what I think is good and whatnot. It's obviously worth disclaimering that, you know, what I think is good may not necessarily align with the rest of the Warframe community and all that jazz. So, you know. Okay, so first mission done. Nice, quick and easy. Probably a little faster for me because I've just been kind of rambling constant nonsense. But, yeah. Survival with explosions. Right.
Toxic compounds have become airborne.
Then final mission is exterminate.
Further damage while I stabilize things.
Alright. So last week's Archimedia, I brought Limbo. It was a pretty fun experience, I'll say. Though I will also admit that I definitely prefer another Warframe like Chroma. Mainly because, at least with Chroma, it just feels like you're so absurdly durable. His virtue is that he stacks a bunch of money, so, yeah. Probably stay away from that guy. Didn't even notice the modifier, it's parasitic towers. Right. Okay, this trademark is pretty tanky. Which, yeah, that's probably saying something considering they're all absurdly durable. Wait, didn't we? Why did that just move a little? Oh, right, it's that little feature they added with the tower. I honestly wasn't even paying attention to that thing. The one that just spawned in the necromech, I wasn't even paying attention to that whole noise. Partially because I just heard that so many times at this point. And it happens so many times, you know. It's kind of, it's one of those things that you don't really, I feel like it's one of those things where you don't really understand unless you've witnessed it for yourself. The Murmur dudes spawn those necromechs so often that I just stopped caring about stopping them, you know? Especially because we just blitzed it so hard. Oh my god. Blitzed it really hard. I was missing a little bit of health there just now. Which is fine. You know, I got Chroma on. And so far, he has proven to be very, very durable. Honestly, I am kind of looking forward to making a tier list for Warframe, because now we have an actual end game with, you know, proper metrics to judge these frames off of. You know, and I will say this right now: damage is not everything. All right, damage is not everything. We have that in droves from our weapons, and you don't need a Warframe to deal damage to be able to handle themselves properly. Obviously, it's a great perk to have if you do deal damage, but my point is that generally speaking, we deal enough damage with our weapons that dealing damage with Warframe abilities and stuff isn't necessary. You know, that doesn't mean I'm not going to go. That doesn't mean I'm just going to turn around and judge every caster Warframe extremely poorly because they deal damage through abilities, and we already deal damage through weapons, so that just becomes redundant or something like that. You know. This Jade might actually not there. Stop tripping devil arms. And suddenly I'm being double teamed by insects. What a lovely day. It's just another day at the Warframe office, you know what I mean? Okay, I need to get out of there. Not because I'm worried I'll die, but because I'm worried I'll die, you know what I mean? Alright, let's do it. Survival mission done. We just gotta clear out the extermination and we're done. So, as of recording this video, Pizza Tower, I've speedran Pizza Tower and posted it to YouTube. I posted it like a day or two ago at this point. Got a proper speedrun with the noise, and I think I'm gonna record another speedrun of Pizza Tower sooner than later, and I think this time I want to try Pepino. Pepino is, admittedly, I really prefer using the noise over Pepino. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Fortunately, that also means I'm not gonna have to bother dealing with the, you know what. Ah, there's Vampiric Limnus here.
Here they come! A last-ditch effort. Emphasis on last. Wipe them out!
Probably better if I, like, hit save. Going the wrong way. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of doing a Pizza Tower speedrun again, preferably sooner this time. And this time I'm probably going to do Pepino instead of the noise or swap mode. And the reason for that is that in the grand scheme of things, I don't feel like I have much experience with Pepino. Like, I've been playing around with it a little. I can tell I've improved, but the grand calculus of the tower of pizza, I don't feel like. I still feel like the noise is much better than the choice for me. So in that regard, I want to try Pepino. Teleporting or something? Sort of teleporting. Dude, look at my damage. 1%. I'm doing the great this side, man. I'm doing okay. I'm blaming bolstered belligerence. Credit for in all this Archimedia, it's my ability of staying alive. Like, somehow I haven't died once yet. Secondary weapons deal red crits. Not sure whether that's better or worse for Vasto. Certainly feels better. Well, either way, yeah, Archimedia's done. Very nice, quick, and easy run today, and I'm happy about that. I think I'll probably go ahead and do recruiting chat more often. Maybe. I don't know. Going in with public. Going on. Going in on public matchmaking feels a little random. Anyway, that's the Archimedia. All nice, quick, and cleared. This time with Chroma. I'm actually not sure if I've done Chroma before, but you know, now we have. That said, we're still under 30 minutes, which is way way abnormal, so I'm just going to show off my builds real quick. So, Chroma. I've got an Unbel Chroma with Guardian Armor, a little bit of duration, Growing Power, Blind Rage, very heavy emphasis on ability strength. Also got Molt Augmented for that end. I brought Adaptation for damage resistance. Why wouldn't I? Because Chroma amps up his armor. He does not get any damage reduction. So Adaptation is good for that. I brought Arcane Reaper. That clearly wasn't necessary. And then Equilibrium for energy management. Tenant Galaxion, I'm just kind of doing it's a viral heat build. Or I guess in this case, viral magnetic heat. But magnetic is from the valence bonus. Trust me on that one. Anyway. Yeah, viral heat build. Thinking about it, I could probably tweak this a bit, but it didn't matter. So as I was mentioning earlier, Vasto's evolutions. Evolution 1 is just Incarnon form. Evolution 2 is Death Trap Trigger for much higher crits. Evolution 3, Extended Volley, and Evolution 4 was Commodore's Fortune. And Nikana Prime is my final weapon, which I only used once in that whole run. I think. It's like once or twice. So, sacrificial build. I've got attack speed crit damage driven with melee duplicate. And then it's pretty much just a cold attacker. I literally just modded cold on this. I used to use this weapon for disruption, right? And of course, you know, got a little bit of attack speed here as well. So these two together are where I'm getting all the attack speed. And then melee duplicate, it pretty much just gives me orange crits, I guess. So yeah, those are my builds. Those were my builds for this run. Also got 2 ability strength Crimson Shards on Chroma. In case you're curious, my Sentinel is more or less the same as ever. He did good. It all did good. And that said, like and sub for more, and yeah, I will catch you guys next week for Archimedia 27. Peace.